to you Cancer Crabs, you have the Four of Cups, the Tower, and you Cancer Crabs have the High Priestess. So this is for the month of June. This is for June. And I just want to go ahead and say that I'm working myself up to a point where I got myself situated, but I'm not going to continue to do 6 videos all at once forever. So just know that the day is coming where I will begin to slow down, just letting everybody know. But for you Cancer Crabs, the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the High Priestess, there's always some nonsense going on, right? This is New York. But the point is that, sorry about that. But the point is that you Cancer Crabs ultimately right now, you stop talking to somebody, this ex, because you realize that you can't date them. You tried making it work with them. Remember, I was talking to you Cancer Crabs about the ex, right? Yeah, you're trying to make it work, but the two of you have already gotten to a problem already. Yeah, the two of you have already gotten into a problem already. And you Cancer Crabs have pretty much made this decision to really walk away at this point. And that no matter whatever it is that they say in the future, it's pretty much over at this point. Because you Cancer Crabs are in a situation where you didn't really have to take them back. They coming to you, they came back to you, trying to make it seem like, you know, they wanted to get your attention so badly. They just wanted you to give them another chance. And you Cancer Crabs have given them another chance. And it just seems like the Tower and the High Priestess, it just seems like here they go again, trying to, you know, the two of y'all are already beginning to kind of bump heads a little bit. And you know, I'm not, you know, knocking, you know, you Cancer Crabs. I'm just telling y'all that this is what happens whenever, let me explain something to y'all, right? Just so I could put y'all on game. Whenever it is that you see exes popping up, most of the times, most of those exes do not learn from their mistakes. They're not actually better people most of the time. Sometimes they are, okay? To be fair about this, I'm not going to say never, right? But sometimes they are, okay? It would be disingenuous for me to say they never are. But like I said before, I've learned this from my own personal mistakes, that, you know, going back to people that I had something with over and over and over again, I learned from that. You know, I've learned from that. And they still on the same stuff. You know, some of them will lie straight up. Some of them will, you know what I'm saying, will make it seem like they on a different type of time. That's the reason why, as I tell you Cancer Crabs, that words and actions you need both. Because I've went back to people who started to play that nonsense, right? Where it seemed they told me that they were going to change, they didn't. And then sometimes it seemed like they were going to change because they didn't tell me that they were going to change, but with their actions it looked like they were moving in a different direction, and then they popped out and showed me that they really didn't change. So you need both. You need to be able to compare the two, words and actions, together as a marker, as a track record, right? Like a record that you're keeping, to be able to make sure that the person actually is living up to their word. You know, you got so many people sitting up on the internet talking about don't listen to their words, only watch their actions. You need both, right? You need both. I'm trying to tell y'all, you need both, okay? You need both. So the thing is that the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands now represents, because you Cancer Crabs are brand new, but they're not, regardless of zodiac sign, right? They're not. And they're, whatever zodiac sign they are, they're in their lower nature of whatever that zodiac sign is. So whatever zodiac sign they are, refer to whatever zodiac sign they are to see what they've been up to, right? Or the kind of the issues that they're going through, or whatever they got going on, right? So now the The star card is so much going on. It's Saturday. Excuse me. There's nothing I can do about that. You got helicopters flowing over your head. You get, you know what I'm saying? You got all this type of stuff. I can't tell these people to be quiet. So the star card, right, represents, and I'm living in a big city, right? I live in New York City. So it is what it is, right? There's a lot of festivities. It's the summertime, or I should say spring, but warmer weather. So please, the star card right here is about how, well, you had wanted things. The star card and the Five of Wands is about how you had wanted things to go to actually work out. You Cancer crabs really wanted things to work out, but it didn't. It just seemed like it was cool for a couple of days, and then it was up. The Five of Wands, it was up. It's just, now you and this person have conflict again. You Cancer crabs are starting to get reminded of why in the first place the two of you stopped talking to one another. So now the Fool card right here represents how you Cancer crabs, yet again, you saw this and you decided to stay away from them, because you Cancer crabs are like, okay, well, what exactly is the point of dealing with an ex when you didn't even have to, right? You decided to give them another chance anyway, and then it turned out to be the two of y'all are knocking heads. And the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, to be honest with you, Cancer crabs, they think that when a person does that, they think that that's a form of foreplay for them, where they're trying to get you aroused by creating tension, actual tension between the two of you, by getting you frustrated, right? Getting you stressed out. When all of this that is doing is draining the life out of you, and it's disrupting your inner peace, right? It's disrupting other people's inner peace, whoever they do it to. So you Cancer crabs, right? The Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, you didn't expect them to literally come back and do the same nonsense to you after they had the guts to do it the first time, right? You didn't think that they would actually try that same nonsense again. So the Nine of Pentacles represents you've learned your lesson and you stopped talking to them. You have other things that you have to do. You've got a whole life. You ain't got to worry about these goofballs, So let's clarify the Fool. Fool is the most powerful tarot card in the entire deck. So please don't think that the Fool is just whatever, just because the Fool appears to not have anything. But to clarify the Fool, you have the Three of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and then you Cancer crabs have the High Priestess. To clarify, well, the Three of Cups and the Page of Cups is about how, you Cancer crabs are kind of upset with yourselves about you accepting these people back after they pulled that stunt on you the first time around, and then here you are, actually you accepted them back, right? Which is something that a lot of you Cancer crabs probably are not used to doing, because you don't really usually do it. But the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the High Priestess, you don't have to feel stupid. You like this person. You legitimately thought that you and this person could have lasted a long time. So you naturally have a little bit of a soft spot for this person, which is nothing wrong with that. The only thing that you Cancer crabs, I said Gemini, excuse me. The only thing that you Cancer crabs have to do now is just understand that you have a little bit of a soft spot for them, and to not get caught up with that soft spot. And that ultimately those people are always going to want you to come back in their life. Your credit card, so to speak, is accepted everywhere, right, with them. It's just that you have to know better and to stay away from them. That's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's all the ways to get a personal reading from me. Peace.